we're headed in for a very quiet start, and I don't think other than IT you will have too much of a big move across sectors. Nifty IT, let's see what that particular index is up to. 1%. It's not like a big meaningful jump, so to speak, after the positive read-through from Accenture. Let's see what the individual stocks, the likes of TCS, Infosys, Wipro, what are those up to, given that both Infosys as well as the Wipro ADR jumped quite a fair bit overnight. TCS has actually gotten off to a good start. About a 2.25% of an uptick is what you're seeing on TCS right now. So IT clearly seems to be the flavor of the day. What about Zomato? Inflows expected because of the Sensex inclusion. Look out for that stock, already touching that 290 mark. Let's see whether it can cross that hurdle or not, because it's been stuck in that range for quite some time now. Sagility, wherein Jefferies has initiated a buy, put a target price of 52. There's Exide and Amara. The tie-up with Hyundai perhaps should be a sentimental booster for them. Exide holding up a good 3% in trade. Amara Raja Batteries will come up next, and that stock as well off to a good start. About a 3.6% uptick is what you're seeing on that stock. Ola Electric, the other one, they're looking to expand to about almost 4,000 stores nationwide on 25th December. That stock holding up 1.5% as we speak right now. And then, of course, there are names like Bharti also, which are going to be in focus. We'll just bring up that stock up for you. They've cleared all dues for 2016 Spectrum. They've prepaid that 3,600 odd crore rupees that they owed, marginally higher. But I mean, who would have thought 1,600 is where you're currently at in Bharti, and this has been one of the top performers for the year gone by. There's Warrior Energies as well. They're looking to start the trial production at that 1.6 gigawatt US unit of theirs. So look out for that stock as well. And then, of course, other than that, you may want to see what the likes of a Delivery, Geo Financials, etc. are up to, because these were ranked underperformers yesterday. Pharma, of course, was the big mover. Everything from an Ipca Labs to a DRL to Abbott, Lupin, Cipla. These were all stocks which held out. Today, it seems like it's a bit of a pause mode for some of those pharma plays. And Kunal, that seems to be the case with the index too, right? Just marginally soft. Do you think it's going to be one of those very range sideways kind of days?
Yeah, looks like, because no news flow for the markets globally, no major movement across many of the asset classes. I think most of the asset classes are still stuck into a range for themselves. At least over the last 2 days, we saw flattish closing for the US market. So I think that anticipation, we can expect our markets to also be into a range. In terms of the opening trade, I would look at pharma names and expecting the trend to continue for many of the pharma stocks. Lupin is something which starts to look very attractive.
All right, so that's the first trade coming in from Kunal. Pharma is looking attractive and Lupin is the top bet within the sector. But Naresh, coming to you to know your first trade, which are the stocks that you are eyeing at?
So again, pharma is the space, and Lupin is the one which looks interesting, sustaining above the 2160 mark. So that could make a move in the next couple of sessions.
All right, so those are the top picks coming in. Looks like it's a consensus buy call coming in for Lupin. But thank you so much, Kunal and Naresh. We'll connect with you in a short while. But let's bring on board Sunit.